Hey, welcome back. It is Friday, February 21st. Just a quick update on the rifle, or this series. I realized that I really didn't tell much about the technical specifications of this rifle when I bought it, right? I said it was a 6.5 Creedmoor. I said it had an adjustable trigger, some things like that. But I just figured I'd put it out there because this gun is not listed on Remington's page. So you're not going to go there and read about it on their website. So I looked through a number of different pages, collected a bunch of information, kind of cross-checked it, and I think I've got a pretty inclusive list here of the things you'd want to know about it, right? So, it is a Remington 700 ADL Tactical, right? It has a 24-inch heavy barrel that is threaded 5/8 by 24 on the end. It is a 1 1/8 twist. It has a factory adjustable Exmark Pro trigger, but my version does not have the adjustment screw built into the trigger. So there is some variations there in terms of the Exmark triggers. It's still adjustable, but you do have to remove the action from the stock to do that. It is a 0 MOA aluminum base. It is from the factory, a blind 4-round magazine. The 308 and 7.62 is a internal box mag that takes 4 rounds. Current configuration here is the Magpul bottom metal with the 7.62 PMag in a 5-round. You can get those in 10 and maybe even more. Factory weight of the rifle is 8.4 pounds. So if we ditch the Vortex and put back on the original stock and ditch the muzzle brake, it's 8.4 pounds. So it's a heavy rifle from the factory. As it sits, so Magpul Hunter 700 stock, the Magpul bottom metal, the empty mag, Vortex 6-18, and my VG6 Epsilon brake. This rifle is 10 pounds 6 ounces. So it's got some weight to it, but that's what this rifle was intended to be, is a heavy bench accurate rifle. I have no intention of carrying this rifle anywhere. That's not what I intend. You know, it wasn't. I don't think it was intended to be that way from the factory, and I have kind of concreted its use, or cemented its use as being a bench or prone style rifle. I have lighter rifles I'll carry around if I have to carry a rifle. So that is kind of the technical specs on it. I realize that there's some varying information out there. There's a lot of people inquiring about it, but not a lot of here's the facts on it type thing. So this is it, just quick, to the point. And so hopefully this is useful for you. As I mentioned, this is the latest upgrade for it. It is, I mentioned, the VG6 Epsilon, 3-chamber brake. It is normally about $60 to $65 if you buy it from like Midway. I got a really smoking deal on it, shipped to my house for $40 over President's Day weekend. And so hopefully that will, cut down on the minimal recoil that a 6.5 Creedmoor has, but it can still be a fairly snappy round. So that should certainly tone it down and make it, just a little more manageable to shoot, especially when I'm out doing accuracy groupings and things like that, and firing, 20 or 40 rounds or whatever. So that's it. Have a good weekend. Thanks.